Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Unnecessary Rudeness, the show with more random acts of violence than new arrival day at a prison. My name is Cobal. I am the host, the cameraman, and the strange man standing right there. Here we have the Robe. He's blonde, he's white, he has red eyes, and he needs a tissue. Over there we have Tommy No Skin. He's too dapper for his own good. Here. I know, it's pungent. He's too dapper for his own good, and he needs a shave.
It's getting me aroused.
I know. And last and not least, we have our former pineapple lady.
Hi.
Our former let me correct that. Our former pineapple and resident grumpy pants. It's lady. She's a bit grumpy today.
I'm not grumpy. Fuck
you are grumpy.
She's a bit
grumpy.
There we
go. There we go. There it is. There it is. I want you to be mean.
Shave
Lay
my
it
couch.
on thick.
What?
I can't flip this
sorry,
off.
what?
I don't know how to do it yet.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Unnecessary Rudeness. We are back once again for episode 496.
Oh, crap.
We've been on the air for 14 years. We're having issues with things.
I don't know what happened. I was trying to flip you off.
That's fine. I deserve it. So, I have a few things. Oh, well, we're still having problems.
I'm still having problems.
Okay. So, very
good?
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, you're
Corned
good.
beef and cabbage. How do you like corned beef and cabbage?
So, since I have quite a bit of things I can talk about and I want to talk about this week, I'm going to start this by throwing it to you, motley crew of assembled flesh.
Douchebags?
No, just a collection
We're
of flesh.
bag.
Yeah. Oh, fall. I almost fell. So I figured we'll start out by throwing it to you guys, and we're going to go left to right in no order of importance whatsoever.
So we had another round of D&D on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was finally the first time that we've all been together. Minus one. Most of us were together. But we weren't talking to anybody through like a computer.
Yeah, which very nice.
I do have a meme for you guys I'm going to put up on the screen about your D&D group if I have a spot for it. The one I sent you before.
Oh, excellent.
So we started that. And we basically started where we had cut somebody's toes off, let them go, and shook down the mayor for money. And that was
We're making a great impression in this town.
after having a terrible, terrible fight.
Broken. We broke him.
So broken.
I don't get what's so funny.
His cat's tickling his taint.
So you've established you're horrible people. Continue.
Oh, we're the worst.
Yes. Oh,
It's
God.
so fitting. It's so fitting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, after shooting two of my teammates, one of them pissing themselves, cutting off someone's toes, and then shaking down the mayor, so we decided to go up to the manor house where this group of renegade
Red.
the red band renegades who wear red sombreros, ponchos, and have long mustaches live. So we stake out their little manor house on the hill, and get caught by a kid who then we pay to show us a secret entrance to said house, which we spent
his name? Carp?
His name was Carp. Yes, his friend Spigot and him were playing. We're playing up
Carp
at
and his
this.
friend Spigot.
So he brought us over there, and then we decided to apparently argue about how we were going to scope out this place for like 40 minutes. And just getting
That sounds
criticized
right.
by this 9-year-old hobbit child.
You deserve it.
And then
He's like a little
who
halfling
wa-
kid wearing like
Yeah.
1940s like street urchin New York clothes.
Yeah.
Like the
We
type
gave
you
him-
would have seen him like fucking selling newspapers on the side of the road.
You've dashed
like
my
a,
hopes and you've raised my hopes and
Oliver
dashed them
Twist.
quite accidentally.
um,
The twit, if you ask me.
we gave him 5 gold and a dagger. And
You gave a
pushed him into bush,
9-year-old
basically.
wait. You gave a 9-year-old child, a 9-year-old Cockney British paper delivery boy, 5 gold and a
Hobbit.
dagger.
He's
Which
a
is
halfling.
like commoners make like maybe a gold in a year. And this
This little kid's gonna go buy a candy store
Oh, he's
or buy some
loaded
hookers or
now.
something. Like, come on, he's
Oh,
gonna
no,
go buy
we
a
already
lizard
said-
folk hooker.
We already said when he gets home and his parents find out that he has 5 gold, they're going to beat the hell out of him.
So
You
we're
are
in front-
terrible people.
Oh, we're the worst. We're not as effective, but just as awful as the wet bandits from Home Alone. So we're waiting.
We're kind of like the
kind of
sticky
like
bandits.
we are.
We take everything
We're
on
all
the way
kind
out.
of we're all kind of hanging out in front of the entrance, like the secret entrance to this place, like right in front of it. It's the only entrance to this place, and we're just standing in front of it, arguing about what we're gonna do when we get in there. And one of our crew had to go off and actually use the bathroom,
Yeah.
or he was doing something. So, like in game, we were pretending like he went off to take a shit. Where did he go and take a shit?
He decided to take a shit right in the bush with carp. So he's shitting next to this 9-year-old halfling child. And he decides to rip a piece of his torn, tattered clothes to wipe his ass with.
He's using his clothing as toilet paper. That's Carp's fault. He didn't move.
It is. He's got 5 gold. He can buy new clothes. He's fine.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't need those
Wait,
shields.
he tore the kid's clothing to wipe his
Yeah.
ass?
Yeah.
He just ripped like.
So you have a member of your party shitting in a bush next to a 9-year-old boy, and in order to wipe his ass, he undresses said 9-year-old boy.
No,
To go
we
wipe
didn't
his ass
say
with.
that.
No,
we
no,
said
no.
he like basically ripped a sleeve off, like just a sleeve, like, and then just
The sound effects were wholly unnecessary and very much unappreciated.
Those sound effects make it sound like he needs the other sleeve.
No, he sounds like he's gonna need the whole shirt.
we're gonna need a couple of pant legs.
Anyway,
He's wearing
so
shorts.
you've thoroughly traumatized a 9-year-old boy.
He's fine. Yeah, so we finally get into the cave.
Wow,
And,
after
we start
4
looking
hours.
Yeah, we probably went about like 80 feet maybe into this cave, and it took 5 hours to do it.
That's D&D. That is definitely D&D. That's how this works.
Yeah. We got attacked by some creature that was talking in 2 of our party members' heads, asking for food. And yeah, it was some lizard creature with 1 eye. And
I don't remember what it was called.
The one-eyed,
I don't remember
the
what it was
one-eye.
called either.
Was it purple? And did it have one? Was it purple?
was
and
not
did it
purple.
have
It
one
wasn't,
horn?
it wasn't a people eater.
Thank you.
It wasn't. It took a lot
Actually, I
of
guess it
freaking damage,
technically
though.
wanted to.
It wasn't a one-eyed, one-horn, one-armed
It-
flying purple people eater.
No, it took a hell of a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, it took a fucking beating. We wrecked that thing right off the bat.
We got a couple critical hits on it, and it still was fucking going.
My first hit was 21 damage.
Yeah.
So you got a critical hit for 21 damage. Holy shit.
So we killed that monster.
We cast its body into a crevice.
Yeah. I came around a pillar and basically stabbed it. It died. I stole its eye.
No.
Well,
it wasn't just that simple, was it?
Hold on. No. You don't basically stab something. You stab something. It is a...
Oh. I had my rapier.
Tell them what you did.
I came around the corner. I used hide, mode. So I was sneaking. I stabbed it, and apparently stabbing it like that, with what I rolled, I can't remember what it was, but it hit it for so much damage that it basically just disintegrated.
Yes, that is what rogues do.
I stole its eye.
Someone took
and
it.
Then we.
Yeah,
I took its eye. Yeah, and then we kicked its body into a crevasse that was right there.
It's for pleasure later.
Right.
And then we made our merry way. One of our teammates is like really adept at like finding things. His passive perception is super high, so he noticed a secret door.
Oddly enough, it was a one team member that wasn't there.
Yeah. The DM played him.
Yeah. He noticed 4 secret doors. No, 3.
3.
Yeah, 3 secret doors.
So we went into this room, and I think it was empty right off the rip.
Yeah, it was empty. It was the side room that we ran into. Fucking problem.
We opened up one of the doors, and we were like all in a line. And immediately I got jumped by 3 of them that were waiting for me to open that door. Immediately
each
go
one
down.
of them gets 2 hits.
Yeah, so I took 6 hits. I was just like...
He got trained right in front of all of us.
I did. My new jeans! Carp! Help! Carp! Bring more clothes, I need to wipe my ass.
Well, we found that bag of clothes.
We did. We found a bag of clothes, so there's more toilet paper there.
Yeah.
We so fighting ensued. It wasn't going great. We were getting our asses handed to us because I was like kind of blocking the way, like my body and stuff. It was just a mess.
I mean, we kept telling people that we need to get. I mean, you had the idea. We got to get them out in the open. You got to get because they're just going to go down the line, killing everybody in the path. Because nobody else can do anything.
Eventually, one of our teammates, Schmeezy, like fucking dragged me into the cistern, like water, little
basin that was there.
Yeah, like a little big water basin.
Deep, so
pulled me into that and like waded me over to the other side, so I was out of the way. He healed me up, so I was back up, and I was in the water there, and one of the red brand decided to come in, thinking I was going to be like an easy target or something because he already downed me once. And there was a chain inside the water. I just like pulled up the chain and I asked the DM, I was like, can I take this chain and wrap around his fucking neck and just try to like drown him with it? And he was like, I love that. Roll for it. Like it was like a strength check or an athletics check. Natural 20. He was like, yep. So, and then with my strength, it was like a 25 or something like that. I just like wrapped the chain around.
Jeez, who needs sound effects when I have you?
Yeah.
It was not, it didn't go great for that guy.
No, clearly not.
Schmeezy was stabbing him while he was drowning underwater.
We left him with 1 health, though.
We did. We kept that guy alive. We waterboarded him, too, at one point. We used the claw.
Yeah.
For information. We tortured information out of him.
Yeah. Wouldn't let him sleep to regain health, and then forced him into the cavern to pick up a treasure.
We did. We used him like a tool. My tools!
Yep.
No.
And that divvying up the treasure at the end, that was pretty much it. So we did. We killed we killed 3 things. Before we threw him into the cavern, we stole his clothes, so he was naked.
That's right.
You know what's fun?
Two
He
of the
wants
guys
to
are
die
dressing
at
up
this
as
point.
them.
One of my favorite things to do when I'm playing, I would do this if I was playing Fallout, which I don't play Fallout, but if I'm playing Skyrim, I like to sneak. I like to sneak random things into people's pants, or when I kill them, I take their pants. So I just leave dead, pantsless bodies wherever I go.
People are like, what the hell happened here?
Cobal
What's the
likes
substance?
to sneak. Cobal likes to sneak his hand in other people's pants.
Yes,
That's what I'm getting from this.
I do. Yes, that is very true.
He just
Oh,
he
and
runs
what was-
up. He sneaks up, shaft grab.
He's just
Get the hell out of here.
Shaft inspection.
And it's only the worst
he just
people.
pulls out a
It's
bottle
usually
of-
the homeless ones.
Oh yeah.
So
he runs
they
right
haven't
over there,
showered
pulls out a
in
bottle
days.
of Jergens, just into his hand, right into the pocket.
Anyway,
And we paid Carp 5 gold.
an
Well,
additional
no,
5
no,
gold, or
he
the same
was-
5 gold.
The same 5 gold. He has 5
Okay.
gold total.
Okay.
His job is to sit in that bush that someone just shit in and stole his clothes in, to watch the cave and to make sure that no one's coming. And his secret word to yell to us is mayonnaise if he sees someone coming.
Of course it is. Of course it's fucking mayonnaise. After what you did,
We should have brought
to
Spigot in on this
traumatize
too.
this poor child,
Should've.
you need to pay him another 5 fucking gold. Give him 10
Yeah, I'm
gold
planning on giving
for
him more
what
money.
you did.
Oh yeah.
I want
Good.
this kid to be loaded.
You're gonna imbalance the entire economy of this town by giving money to children.
We're gonna leave.
And then
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
come back to this town like a year from now, and he's just gonna have he's just gonna run
He's
the
gonna
place.
be running it. Yeah.
He's got like slaves and stuff. They're just
runs
fanning him
against
with
them.
palm fronds, feeding
He
him
runs
grapes.
again. He runs against the mayor and wins because he has all the money.
Hey, he just pays someone to kill him. Pays us to kill him.
Here's your money back. Go get rid of my political enemies.
Take his toes.
Oh my god. This is how monsters are made. This is exactly the reason why this satanic panic happened in the 80s. This right
Let me tell
here.
you something. We hadn't even gotten to one of the worst things that I had ever heard from this so far, at least. One of. Not
It
the
gets worse.
most, but one of.
It gets worse.
Before we rested,
Wait, in what order?
Those
Before
3.
you rested when? Is this after killing everything?
so after we fought and kept one guy alive, we were going to
Uh-huh.
rest and then move on. So, before we decided to rest, this guy has the other 3 people grab this one guy that we left alive, brought him over to where there's like a platform above, held him down. He was climbing up. He was going to jump off and curb stomp his skull in.
I'm 310
Holy
pounds in this game.
He is.
As
My
opposed to
God.
314 you are in real life.
All muscle,
Morbidly obese.
mostly in the dick.
Yeah,
A
his
310
dick
pound
weighs
cock.
200. It's
What are those,
only
it looks like
set.
those fucking Zorbies or whatever. What are the things you like
Oh
get
my
inside and
God.
you like run into each other?
Oh my god.
His dick is only fit to satisfy a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah. Right, you got Zorby dick disease. Yeah.
Flexes it and it lifts a bell bar. Holy shit.
So, me and Tommy. What was this?
Oh, yeah.
Last week, Tommy. When was this?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah, it was last week.
Last week, a couple weeks ago. Something like that.
He came over to my house, and I have quite a bit of acreage. I have 15 acres, so we can pretty much do whatever the fuck we want out there.
Pretty much.
And so we're just we're hanging out, and one of my old neighbors shows up, and he's like, "Hey," I brought my guns and stuff, and I have this jar of Tannerite, which Tannerite is an explosive.
Really? You bought
It's an
Tannerite?
explosive.
2 different jars of Tannerite.
No, he had one. I had 2. Oh no, he had 2, and I had 1.
He had 2.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But I didn't
You
use
didn't
my other
use
one.
yours.
I saved it. I used
We used both of his.
Oh,
No,
I
we
saved
used both
mine?
of his. Yeah,
Oh,
yours.
did he take my other one then?
Yours is the one with the black cover. We used both of his.
Yeah, he took mine then. Anyways.
Yeah.
So
Well, we used both of his. So.
You get
So
mad.
there
You
we
get
are.
mad at me when I do that shit.
What did I do?
Well,
What?
there we are.
Going back and forth on small details.
That's important.
It
It's important to know where your
See,
explosives are.
and now you know that your friend stole your Tannerite. See, there's a happy ending here. You doing it there's no fucking point. It means nothing.
Fuck you.
It's usually
dick.
like
Eat
a day or
my
a time,
entire
and it adds
dick.
nothing to the story.
Eat my entire dick. All right.
It's only an hors d'oeuvre. I'd still have
It's
to
not
go
gonna
get a
fill
full
anyone
meal.
up.
It's not.
Hardly an entree.
It's like one Cheeto.
I did get beef jerky.
It's like a poo-poo platter for 2 served amongst 10 people. Just not enough.
So
It's not
you
filling.
Oh, it's
Anyways.
very filling.
So there we are. We decided to take his truck up. Mine had a flat, so we took his truck up the trail, and
that was fun.
we got the tailgate down, and it's me, Tommy, and my brother riding on the tailgate. I have an AR-15, kind of like just like this up in the air. Like my brother had his pistol, and there's Tommy in the middle holding the Tannerite, and we're just slogging up through the woods on a truck like.
Oh, I was on the end. Your brother was in the middle. I don't want to
Oh,
be
that's
skiing.
right. Yes. And well, maybe later. And so we get up there and we set up the Tannerite. I got a couple shots off, but it fell off, kept falling off the branch. So we taped it to a tree. And we're quite a ways back. I'm laying down flat on my belly with there's like a log across the trail, and I have it trained just on top of the log. I'm looking through the scope, and I shoot a couple rounds. I shoot it, and it fucking blows up, wicked loud. Blew a hole in this tree, probably about yay big. It wasn't like too spectacular. It was kind of a smaller thing of Tannerite. And so we're like,
But it
oh,
was
fuck
perfect.
yeah. It was awesome. And then so we're like, fuck yeah, let's take out the big one. So we brought out the big one. We stuffed it in the hole that we made in the tree. And I get back down on my belly behind the log. And at this point, it was getting kind of too dark, even with my red dot to kind of like train on it accurately. So we had my buddy, the neighbor there, he had a green laser sight. So he was standing behind a tree, focusing the laser on the tree, and me with my red dot on the laser. So I take a couple shots, and then I connect with one of them. And this one was much, much louder than the first. Boom! And the fucking tree is gone. There is no tree left. It fucking vaporized. It was just a cloud of smoke and fucking hell. We get up and walk over there, and there's no tree. The whole surrounding woods are just covered by like wood particles. Tell me when you're good. Yeah, send it.
Tree down.
It was
The Robe,
amazing.
admitting the crimes on YouTube. Good job.
That's not a crime. What are you
I'm not
talking
trying to
about?
blow up a tree.
I don't
my
know. I'm just
property.
being a dick.
Even my neighbors wouldn't give a
There's no
fuck.
crime. There's no crime
They're
in
so
going
far away,
Tannerite
they
tree
wouldn't
hunting. All right.
They wouldn't even know.
That's true. Tannerite is a low explosive, right?
It's what?
Tannerite is a low explosive, right? I don't think it's a high explosive. I think it's a low explosive. Am I wrong?
I mean, it's not C4.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
would
not-
guess
yeah,
it's
exactly.
on the lower
I'll
end.
look it up
You
and I'll put
buy
it
it
up on
right
the
at the
screen.
store. Like, it's not like a thing that I like concocted. Buy them right at
You
the
can just
store.
buy.
Like,
You can just
local-
buy
Yeah.
Tannerite.
Yeah,
I
you
have
go
a
down to
store
Bass Pro Shop and buy
that I
it.
go to. I have a store that I go
Jesus.
to. You can literally buy breakfast, eat your breakfast, walk 10 feet, and buy explosives.
Yeah.
So,
America.
America, baby.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love this.
America.
I love this country.
This is
Oh, yeah.
America.
So after the tree blew up, we walked up. We were like, it's just fucking gone. There was only about... So the tree was like... So I'm like 6 feet. And the tree was
No,
like a
you're
little
not.
bit taller than me. I am.
It was probably like a 12-foot tree.
Oh, yeah. It was way up. There was only a stump that was probably like mid-thigh high left.
Nice.
And it wasn't like there were giant chunks everywhere. There was
Ugh.
fucking nothing left. Nothing except for that long stretch of birch bark just perfectly hanging.
You did this to a birch
On,
tree? No wonder it blew up so easily.
Yeah, there was it was
already
like
dead, too.
skin. It was like this this big, and it was just draped over a neighboring branch like a fucking used towel.
It was perfect.
It was so sweet.
It was.
Tannerite tree hunting, baby.
That's
It was
the
awesome. I'd go again.
that is the name. That is going to be the name of this episode. Is Tannerite tree hunting.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Me and Lady decided to watch Jurassic World Dominion.
I surprised him with watching Jurassic World.
Yes, she surprised me with Jurassic World.
Wow.
I've been wanting to see it, and I am wholeheartedly disappointed.
Me
Yeah,
too.
that's what I've been
So,
hearing.
Towards the beginning
Yeah.
of the movie, I'm like, I'm actually watching it, trying to get all the lines of dialogue and stuff. So I'm like, let's just be quiet. Let's watch the movie and see where it goes. I wouldn't even
Yes,
say
and then he
halfway
starts
through
talking.
because the movie was 3 hours long. We watched the extended version.
Well,
It added
so
an extra
what?
20
I couldn't
minutes.
talk, but you can.
Shut up! After a while, I was like, I just
here
stopped
it is
caring.
again.
I just
Same
stopped
rules.
caring.
Yeah, but just because you
No.
stop caring doesn't mean
I
that you're
know.
allowed to talk. I had
told
to
you.
talk.
I told you about this. I said I don't care anymore. Normally, if
Let me
I'm
tell you
watching
something.
yeah,
Okay, but I care.
If I see her avatar crumple to the ground, I expect yours to be next in about 10 seconds. Just let you know.
yes, I admit I was. I am going to admit, I'm going to call myself out on the internet. Yes, I was kind of being a bit of a dick. Didn't mean to be. It just kind of happened. I apologized for it.
Kind of being a bit.
I was kind of being a dick. I
Why
know.
can't you just admit it? I was being a complete dick.
It wasn't a
And
complete
I
dick, just
apologize.
kind of a dick. I haven't gone the complete dick
Kind
route
of being
yet.
a bit.
Anyway, I apologize for it.
Shame. Shame on your face.
Shame that man.
Are you flipping me off? If you
yes.
apologize, then why are you flipping me off?
For calling me out on my own
boy.
show. So,
I mean, if we did
watched
that
this.
all the time, that's all the show would be.
So we watched this movie, and not even a halfway through, maybe even a third of the way through, I just stopped caring about the film. The effects are bad. Some of the smaller dinosaur puppets, I guess you can call them, not puppet as in like a Muppet, but like just like the small little things.
Like
Some
animatronic things?
If it's animatronics, it's really, really bad. If it's CGI, it's even worse because it looks like a bad animatronic from the 80s.
Mm.
Yeah, it's bad. Some of it looked very good. I admit some of it looked very good, but the plot doesn't make any goddamn sense. At the beginning of the movie, I'm watching like they're talking about a character. I'm like, who the fuck is this character? Who is this? Granted, maybe I should have rewatched the last movie beforehand, but still, she really wasn't mentioned at all. And it was just so
Are you talking about
bad.
the child?
Yeah. I'm like, who is this child?
Yeah, you have to watch. You have to watch the other movie.
Yeah,
to
I
get
know.
it.
I've seen the other.
I was
I
watching
saw the movie.
YouTuber Filmento.
Yeah.
I was watching Filmento, and he was like, "Yeah, the girl from the old." I was watching it, and he was going over it. And he mentioned her, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
That's
and
exactly what I
that
said.
In the other movie, it sells. The other movie tells who she
we
is.
looked it up. She is never seen in any movie up until this one. She's only mentioned.
Are you talking about the actress?
No, the actual. So the girl. The girl is a clone of. Huh?
They talked about her. The scientists in Fallen Kingdom.
No. In Fallen Kingdom, the scientist woman is never seen. She's only mentioned. Mentioned, but never seen. So it's like, who the fuck is this character?
But she's mentioned.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. For me, I'm just like, who the fuck is this character? So that was
the
at
point
the beginning
being,
of the movie.
She was mentioned in
My
the
nose
last
is
one,
running,
and it wasn't just here's someone you don't know, but we're gonna act like you already do.
But she was in the girl was in the last movie. Yes, the woman she was cloned from is merely mentioned, and I don't remember. It may have been explained who this girl is, but there was so much going on in Fallen Kingdom that. But anyway,
I'm all set. Like, as soon as they started training the raptors like they were dogs, I was like, I'm out.
Well, anyone, according to this movie,
his name's Blue. I'm like, yeah, I'm all set.
her name is Blue. Blue is a girl.
Give a shit.
He said this one.
According to this movie, anyone can train a dinosaur if they do this. No animal handling training, no nothing. You put your hand out, and the dinosaurs will listen. Doesn't matter who you are.
That also that works on a lot of things, like New York City subway attackers. Same deal. You just put out
Yeah,
if you stand on the platform with your arm out, nobody pushes you on the tracks.
Well,
that's all I gotta do.
If you're not Asian.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes. This with the extended version, 2 hours and 20 minutes. This is the regular version. This movie is a slog. Like, this movie is bad.
I didn't even know there was an extended version.
There was, yeah. You happened to pull up the extended version.
Need to be.
There didn't need to be one.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
kind of like with what movie was it where the extended version was better?
Oh, you're talking about
Suicide Squad?
No, you're thinking of Justice League, the Snyder cut.
Justice League. Yeah.
There's only one good part in all of these new Jurassic Park movies. Just one spot, and there's a cafe scene, and like everything's normal. They're like hanging out, like they're having drinks and stuff. And all of a sudden, like, whatever, one of the dinosaurs starts attacking or whatever. Everyone's fleeing. It's chaos. Everyone's, like, fleeing and falling over themselves to get away.
That's going to be Jurassic World, I'm
there's
guessing.
This guy runs away, and you see him come back running into the camera. He grabs both of his margaritas and then, like, scampers off.
Jurassic World wasn't...
That was actually Jimmy Buffett who did that.
Jurassic World was good. I like Jurassic World.
Still looking for his lost shaker of salt.
Yeah, I mean, it's been lost for years. Fallen Kingdom wasn't bad. It could have been better, but Dominion was... Like, this wasn't even a movie where it was so bad it was good. I was just angry throughout half the movie.
You're always angry.
No, I wasn't. I loved Moonfall. I have a whole episode about Moonfall. I love Moonfall. Everybody should see it.
Terrible.
This movie is just bad.
Perfect.
This movie is
just
just
say
bad.
That, like, if you were to rate them, like this latest Jurassic Park movie, and then SpongeBob, Sponge Nut Square Dick, or whatever.
Sponge Knob Square Nuts. If I had the choice between
what would be the better film?
I haven't seen all of SpongeBob Square Nuts. I watched enough to laugh at it and then shut it off, because that's the only reason why you watch a movie like that, is to laugh at it and then you shut it off.
Well,
If I had the choice between watching the slog
without
that
finishing.
is Jurassic World Dominion, or watching the entirety of SpongeBob SquareNuts, I will choose SpongeBob SquareNuts every single time, because it's shorter.
With the porn.
With the porn, obviously. It's shorter and it's infinitely more entertaining. There was one good line in the entire movie, and I've forgotten it.
Wow, apparently it wasn't that good.
No.
I liked how they brought the original cast back.
So do I.
I mean,
And
I
they had
loved the
they could
original
have
cast, but I didn't like that. The movie just sucked. Like, I
was
love the
bad.
original cast. They haven't been in a movie since '93.
They haven't been
the
together
original.
since the first one. They did all reprise their roles for the DLC of Jurassic World Evolution, but that was not live action. That was just voiceover. To see all three of them
but
back.
they mean they haven't been seen
Yes, I
since
know.
'93.
Well, so that was all very interesting. So I want to thank
Wasn't it?
you. It really was. Every single time we do one of these shows, I question, why am I friends with you people?
We love you, Ben. Everything we do is out of love.
This
You
is
say
your
that?
moneymaker.
No,
Cobal.
This is my moneymaker right here. This
And that's why you're doing this show.
is my funness. This is my fun zone.
It's only for
Your ass
children.
is your moneymaker, and your crotch is what puts you in debt.
No, my crowd is what gets me in jail.
You know, the fun zone's what they call the ball pit at McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Anyway,
not allowed
All
back
the
there.
children.
I am not. I am
You-
never
you
not
can-
allowed back
You can
there.
only be this
Not
tall.
not after the accident. Well, my dick is. My dick is
Highly
that tall,
prized
so
after
it's-
for midgets and children.
Anyway. So, thank you all for joining us on this strange episode. No stranger than anyone, but it's still strange. I want to thank everyone for watching. Please, if you liked this, again, please figure out why. I don't know why you like this. I don't know why you watch us. But please, in all seriousness, like, subscribe, comment. We love to read them. For me, Cobal, well, me, there, that's me right there. Cobal, the Robe, Tommy No Skin, yes, I forgot your name for a moment, and Lady.
Wow.
Disgusting.
I did. I'm
Bye.
staring at you, like, blanking on a name. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Scroll
Bye-bye.
Ravage him.
Ravage him!
Ah, not again.